got the camera up. I think it's sort of straight. I got my window open. So, is that too much light? I don't think so. I don't really think it's too much light. Not yet. So it's Friday. No one's here. That's okay. It's okay. Someone will show up eventually. It was a weird week. You know, they say Mercury was in retrograde. And I don't completely understand what that means, but I think that what people have told me is that I'm supposed to be really careful about communications and signing documents, anything that has to do with interaction. I'm like, isn't that life though? Everything is life. So, I don't know. And it's been the whole Pisces season. So it started around February 20th and it's supposed to end on March 20th, which is next week. That was actually the date my parents got married. They got married on March 20th. It's kind of interesting. And the end of March is weird because my father passed away like 3 days after their anniversary. 3 days after their 60th anniversary. I think he hung on that long. I think people are able to do that. I really do. I really think that people have the ability to, not decide when they're going to die, but play a part in when they're going to let go of their spirit or let go of their body and let the spirit go. I think people have that ability to do that. I think it's absolutely possible, for sure, for sure. Yeah, exactly. So I am just hanging around on the Friday afternoon. Juno, hello, peace, my friend, welcome in. Just getting on here on the live and thought I would say hello and see what everybody is doing. It's Friday afternoon here. Adrian, hello, hello. Steely Man, that's a name, isn't it? I like that. Welcome, hi, hi. How are you all doing? It's Friday, baby. It's Friday, baby. Gotta love that. How's my day going? Well, now it's fine. My work day is over. I got off a little bit early and I went down by the bay for a little bit and I recorded some shorts. If anyone has ever looked at my shorts, they are all about like outdoors and stuff like that, which is fun. And so I went down to the bay and I parked my car and I climbed a bridge and I stood on the top of the bridge and I waited until all the cars went by because they're noisy. And then I took this beautiful, I'll put it up after my live tonight. I'm not gonna put it up until afterwards. Oopsie, is that straight? Ooh, I don't know if that's straight. Yeah, Steely Man, I love you. Oh, well, I love you. Oh, Adrian, I hope you have a best day. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate that. You know what? My day is going well. I don't know about my hair, but yeah, my day is going really well. It's always good when you have a day or two off in front of you, and it's Friday for me, so I have technically, I don't really have to work Saturday and Sunday, but I do a little bit because I can, and then it makes my week a little bit lighter. I like your classes. Thank you. Thank you. I don't usually wear glasses when I am out in the world driving or at the store, or, well, sometimes at the store because I can't read labels. Um, I wear glasses when I do lives because I can't read the comments unless I have my glasses on. Somebody popped in. Walled Wally. Walled Wally, peace out, dude. Welcome. It's nice to have all you guys here. It's wonderful to have you here. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Uh, Chicken, $1,000. Okay. I hope that's what you made today. You know, I subbed. Oh, Juno, thank you. Oh, that's very nice of you. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. I hope you like the content. I don't want anyone to sub unless they like the content. And if you look at, I mostly make shorts, and they're really fun. You know, you scroll through them, and they're relaxing. They're relaxing. They're calm. There's good rock and roll on them, and that's really what I love to do. And then I like to do the lives. The lives are really fun because I get to chat with my peeps. My peeps, the people that are subbed. But thank you, Juno. I appreciate that. $500. Okay, you made $500 today or this week, or, I mean, in one day, that's a lot of money for a regular person. In a week, that's, okay. Hi, buddy. What's up? Your hair looks great today. Oh, thank you. Well, I had it earlier in a rubber band, so it got kind of janky. But that's life, right? Rubber band. But it keeps it out of my way when I'm trying to do stuff. Juno. Right? Just having fun. Just having fun on Friday afternoon. What time is it where you are? And where are you from? Because we got a lot of new names here. Greetings, new here. What is it about? So far, it's kind of about nothing. We're just kind of welcoming, just got here, saying hi, and just chatting. I was asking where people are from. I am in San Diego, California, and it is sunny and bright. There's a window right here, and it's bright. There's some clouds, but we, weirdly enough, are having a heat wave, and it was like 80 degrees Fahrenheit today. And I see friends on YouTube that are, I'm United States, who are in the eastern part of, and the central part of the United States, and they're getting snow today. And I'm 1,500 miles away, and I'm in a heat wave. So I think the weather is just broken, or it needs to get some meds, get on some bipolar meds and like settle down. Ben, Philadelphia is in the house. Hello. Welcome, Philadelphia. Juno, I'm from Ohio. Wheelerburg. Okay, Ohio in the house. Thank you. That's great. So, Philadelphia and Ohio, are you guys getting snow? Because I have a heat wave happening. Seriously, it was so hot today. It's crazy. Ben, it's windy. Ben, thank you. Yeah. It's completely different from the people that I have chatted with and talked to and follow on YouTube, that other parts of the country are having all kinds of weather. We have zero weather or zero wind, and it's sunny. Well, we have some clouds, but the clouds are because I live sort of near the ocean. And when the air comes in from inland and it's hot and the water is still cold, the hot air hits the cold water and it creates fog and clouds and June gloom. We call it June gloom, May gray and June gloom. But in the afternoon, it's just been hazy, which is really hard. Hallie, it's so hot. Hallie, are you in on the West Coast? Are you on the West Coast? Yes, there's a huge heat wave here. So I'm guessing you're on the West Coast also. I'm in San Diego, California, and it's Juneau's getting hit hard winds. Yeah, it makes no sense. Our weather is completely bipolar. It's all over, and I don't mean to make light of mental illness. Please don't get on me for that. Um, the weather is completely opposite, is what I'm meaning to say, from the West Coast to the Midwest or to the East. It's completely different. Hallie, yes, the West Coast, right on, right on. Juno, oh, and my name's Landon. I'm on my mom's phone. Landon, okay, you're on your mom's phone. Landon, are you over 18? I hope you're over 18 because otherwise you just subscribed me to your mother's. Okay, well, are you over 18? I hope so. Girl, same. I'm in California. Right on. Hallie, yeah. I'm in Southern California, San Diego, and it has been cooking. Oh, I was trying to turn my old phone on so I could show you if I can even remember how to use this thing. I like barely remember how to use it. Oh, I'm trying to use it like my new phone. Um, I don't think I know how to use this phone anymore. I was gonna show you the weather. Oh, I got it to work. I don't know if it works. Because it should, even though it's not my main phone, you would think that because I'm on Wi-Fi, shouldn't it still work? See, it pops up. This is an iPhone SE. This was my previous phone that I got in May of 2020. And iPhone not backed up. Well, no, it's not. Um, it's it's an iPhone SE, which is the cheap version of an iPhone 11, and I bought it at the beginning of lockdown because my phone just crashed, and I had an iPhone 6 before this, and so I had this until just um, December, and I have the phone I'm on right now, which I'm recording on, which is an iPhone 15. And I've had it since December. My brother gave it to me because he got a new iPhone. He's kind of high up in his company. They gave him a phone, man, smarty pants. But sweet and wonderful as he is, he saw this at Thanksgiving and he said, "Hey, do you want my old iPhone?" I'm like, "Old iPhone?" He's like, "Yeah, I've had it for a year, but my company's giving me a phone." So when he got his, I think he got a 16 or a 17. It was just in December, so whatever the newest one was out, he got that. And then at Christmas, um, I got I got the one I'm on right now, which is a 15. I never would have been able to afford that. Yes, totally not 13. Okay, yes, totally not 13. I, Juno, just want to make sure that you're over 18. Ben, is San Diego as nice as in the movies? Yes. Well, it's not like the movies, but it's there's a lot here. It depends on what you want, what you're looking for. It can get really crowded in areas. That's the honest truth. It gets packed. And I really don't like that. I don't like the crowdedness. And as long as I've lived here prior to being in I moved to San Diego in the 80s. And I grew up in Los Angeles, which is 2 hours north of here. And then I moved down here. Um, but I make nature shorts, right? So we're on live right now, but on my channel, I put up at least one short a day, and I drive all around San Diego because I love nature and lakes and hills and trees and bloop, 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 bloop. So I make shorts that are on my channel that sort of display the beautifulness that I find in the nature of San Diego. It's not me talking. It's I will take a clip of something like the ocean or the bay or a lake, or I'll drive here or there or whatever. And then I put rock and roll in the background because I'm from the generation when people listened to old rock. So I do that. So if you're curious, Wolfpack, I'm back for another live. Wolfpack, how you doing, my friend? It is good to see you. Yeah, I think I saw you on Monday, and I haven't done a live since then. I was gonna do one yesterday on Thursday, but I just got just chaotic at work and didn't get home till almost 9 o'clock at night for me. So I could just eat and went to bed. I couldn't, I couldn't hang. But Wolfpack, it is very good to see you. Thanks for coming back. Do you know I have the Samsung A32? I don't know that much about that. Are you happy with it? Um, Thomas Russell, the glasses say libtard. No, the glasses say dollar store, and I can't see without them. That's what they really say. But you can be snarky. It doesn't really, I'm old enough, it doesn't really hurt my feelings. Not libtard. It's just they were cheap. I've got piles of dollar store glasses all around. It's because I don't have a lot of money, and they don't have a lot of options at the dollar store. But thanks for the insult. I can take it. Ben, I'm not a big fan of crowds either. Was wondering if there are nice outdoor places. Yes, absolutely. Zaddy, do it clap? I don't know what that means. June, yeah, it's pretty good. Okay, I forgot what that. Okay, yeah, don't be gross, Zaddy. Don't be an icky person. Oh, the Samsung. Yeah, it's pretty good. Okay, cool. Well, that's good. I'm glad you're happy with it. You know, I, I don't even use my phone for that many things. The weird thing is I have this old phone, and I'm not doing, this new one that I'm on, it probably has more capabilities. But all I really do is, text and make phone calls and take pictures and videos and use it for YouTube, and I scroll like everyone else. There's so many apps on my phone that I do not even, I don't know how to use them. I wouldn't know how to, you know, do most of the things that are available on my phone, and I don't need them. And a lot of them on the iPhone, you can't delete it. It's just stuck there on there. Uh, they are nice looking glasses. I wear glasses myself, right? I mean, glasses really. When I get to my age, I can't be what's up, Auntie. Yes, what's up, Kobe? Um, when you get when you get to my age, I'm not insulted by somebody making fun of my glasses. It's like I wear them to read. I can see the screen, but the words are all blurry. I can't see. That's what it is. And I cannot afford to go to an optometrist to get a proper prescription and pay, I don't know, 500 or 1,000. I don't even know what it would cost. I've never been to an optometrist. Can't afford it. But at the Dollar Tree, they sell these readers for $1.25, or some of them are $1.50 now. So, yeah, people can be weenies. I don't care. I'm at a point in my life I'm not that bothered about Bishka, bishka, bushka. Not sure what that means, but alrighty. Kobe, what are we talking about? Well, we were talking about people coming on here and telling me the last thing we were talking about was somebody came in here and made an insult about my glasses. And I'm like, I have to wear, I can't see. So there's that. And then we were talking about my old phone. Look at this little old thing. It still works, right? It still works. Um, and I was going to pull up the weather because we were also talking about the weather, and we're in a massive heat wave. I'm in San Diego, California. Hello from New Zealand in the house. All right. Hope your day is going well. Sad people feel they need to be reaching us. Yeah, I know. But it's probably a bot, or it's probably just a child, or, but I appreciate your support, but I'm not, truly not bothered. It's not that big of a deal, but thank you. I appreciate that. Let's see, Wolfpack. Ooh, bro. But Cha-Cha, I have a question for you. What's your favorite animal? Animal, like spirit animal, or just like animal? Because I don't think I could ever pick a favorite animal. Um, I love dogs, and I've had chickens, I've had ducks, I've had homing pigeons, I've had horses. I've never had goats. I would love to have goats if someday. See, I live in an apartment. I don't live in a farm or a ranch or something like that. I live more in a city environment. So, you know, that's a tough question. Do you know I had the iPhone XR, but my sister broke it? Yeah, the XE, Stuart, be careful online. There's a lot of VD40 in the air making people all loose. Yeah, I suppose. Isn't that like the lubricant you put in your lock when it gets stuck? What are my hobbies, Auntie? I like to go out into nature and photograph nature. Eunice, hello, hello, hello. Mike, oh, I lost ya. Oopsie. Have a great day from New Zealand. Well, thank you, New Zealand in the house. Juno, I like cats and dogs. I like cats and dogs too. Eunice, hello, how are you? I am good, thank you. I'm very happy that it's Friday. Ben, I grew up in a farm that was magical. Oh, so lucky, so jealous for you. I would have loved to grow up in a farm or ranch, but I did spend a lot of time in the mountains when I was young. And I do go to the mountains. The mountains are about 2.5 hours away. And I do go up there quite often. I love it. Actually, the local mountains are like less than an hour away. So I can get to the mountains, and I love it. 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 Mr. Armin, Katie Hopkins. Okay, Mr. Armin in the house. Okay. Crystal, laugh crying, Halborn. Oh, hello. Hello, hello. Halborn, I like them tiger glasses. That's right. That's what we're talking about. It's so I can read what's going on. What I need to get is like a huge screen TV and then put my YouTube account on that. And then I could sit without my glasses and just read the comments. That would be cool. But I don't have one of those big, huge screen TVs. I don't have a TV. I don't have cable TV. I actually just canceled my N account, the streaming service N, the big N. Dun-dun. We know what that one is, right? I'm not gonna say it, but I just canceled that because they wanted like $17.99 a month. I'm like, I've been been an account holder for 18 years, and you're gonna do that, so take that to the bank. And I don't even watch it that much. So there's so much else to look at. I don't need the big N. So, anyways, I don't know. I got sidetracked. What's going on in your optimistic taco truck? Oh my gosh, now I want tacos. What are you doing to me, optimistic taco truck? That's not fair. If you're not bringing tacos for everyone, or at least me, you can't come in here with that name. That's scary. Crystal Robinson, my name is Prayer Hands. Crystal, hello. Mr. Armin, so very British with your crumpets and your tea. I'm not British. I have a cousin that lives in UK though. I mean, wild animals specifically that you ran on the follow app. I've been hooked on that. You said you like animals. I love animals. Love animals. These animals on the app, some are endangered. You get a bracelet and an animal too. Oh, that's nice. Like you adopt an animal to carry. You like send them money every month to help take care of them. Yeah, there's a lot of people that run these farms that are like shelter farms, and they rescue animals and stuff. I follow a lot of those on YouTube, which is nice. It's fun. Juno, you don't need TV, just a projector would do. Yeah, I don't know what I would do with a projector. Like, what kind of a projector? Halborn. Crystal, how you pass the time then? How do I pass the time? Oh my gosh. The time passes so quickly. I work. Um, I have children, but they're grown. They're adults now. But work is like, that takes a lot of time. And then for fun, I do YouTube. I make YouTube shorts, and I make a lot of them. And then I like to come on here and do my lives, which is like fun, fun, fun. But then I have like day-to-day things like everyone else. You do your laundry and you go to the store, but work, I mean, work is the biggest chunk of time, right? So how do you pass the time, Crystal? Juno, is it? Yes, that's the one that I canceled just for the moment. Somebody told me they canceled it because they were angry that Netflix had raised the price. And then Netflix came back and offered them a much lower price. And I'm like, okay, but it's kind of cutting the cord with everything else. I was early to the game in cutting the cord with cable TV. I cut the cord with cable TV in 2016. So I haven't had cable TV. I'm pointing to where the TV used to be. I used to have, I cut the cord in 2016. So I only do streaming. And my main source of streaming was like YouTube, this platform, or the Big N, which I just canceled, and also the one with the big smile. I have that. So that's the only one I have right now, other than YouTube. But streaming, I mean, my gosh, I'm so busy. I don't have that much time to just sit and watch streaming stuff. I will do it if there's something special going on, like they're showing an event or something like that. Um, but there's a lot of garbage out there. There's so much garbage out there, and there's so much stuff out there that's free. There's Tubi, there's Freebie, there's all these apps you can get to watch oldies and stuff. Like if I wake up in the middle of the night, I can go on one of those apps and just look at this stuff, and I don't have to pay for it. It's just free. You guys have heard of like Tubi, right? You've heard of Freebie. There's a lot of these streaming services that you don't even have to pay for. So I don't stream enough to want to continue to pay and pay and pay. That's me kind of bitching. It's my birthday. Can you sing for me? Well, happy birthday to you. Max Motion. Hi. Hello. Yes. Happy birthday. Bro, it's my birthday too, Juno. Wow, a lot of birthdays in the house. So we got a lot of Pisces. You're all Pisces energy. Is that what we're talking about? Laughing out loud. Yeah, I know you're full of it. It's whatever. I give tacos to Cha-Cha. Yay, tacos. Well, it's not Taco Tuesday, but you know, it could be Taco Friday. I am all down for that. I would love for a taco truck to just pull up right outside of where I live and just like throw their door down and open up their window and say, "We've got tacos for you." I live in San Diego. I live 20 minutes from the Tijuana, Mexico border, where you get awesome tacos. And we have amazing Mexican food here in San Diego because it's authentic. I love food. Nothing else. I love it. It's good. It tastes good. I'm all over it. Pinchus, hey, how are ya? Good to see you. You have a sugar rush. What have you been eating? It's Friday, baby. It's Friday, baby. Well, I hope you're eating something good. Eat for me. Me, okay. I I'm on a break. There's a cockroach on your fridge, probably. They used to come in from under the and they were big too. They used to come in from under the sink in the bathroom, and I had to put duct tape around the whole thing. So if there's a cockroach there, he's probably doing a little cucaracha dance. La cucaracha, la cucaracha. Buena puede ser más. Wolfpack, oopsie. Also, you don't pay monthly, you pay one time in the app after you scan the QR code. Oh, very good. Oh, that's cool. Hey, darn it, I keep touching the wrong thing. Wolfpack, that's really cool. I love that. Max Motion, hi. Hi, you're back. Hello. Little attention, little love for you. Little love for Max Motion. Wait, there is a cockroach benches. No, there's not a cockroach. There was about 6 or 8 months ago. There was a cockroach that got into my apartment, and I figured out how the little shit got in. It was under my bathroom sink. There's like a counter with like a sink. It's like a little cupboard, right? You have two doors on the front. And then underneath there's the pipes, and then the pipe goes out to the back. But around the pipe, the wall was cut like this big, but the pipe was only like this big. So there's an area around there that the little shits were getting in. And so I took, and there was one, I saw him, he got all the way from the bedroom to from the bathroom cabinet to my bedroom. He was on the frickin' floor. And it was night. I didn't know what to do about it. And so I'm like, how am I gonna get this little guy? Not little, big. I went and I looked under my kitchen cabinet for anything I could spray it with. Oh, I had taken the trash can in the bathroom, dumped everything out, and I put it over the top of him. So he was in this area, right? And I'm like, okay, what am I gonna do with him? I don't know how to get him out of here. And I don't wanna keep him. He can go to heaven for all I care. He has no business being in my apartment. I pay the rent. I decide who stays and who goes. Anyways, I sprayed him with all kinds of things. It didn't work. Finally, I sprayed him with hairspray, which I don't even really use hairspray, but I used to. And I sprayed him with hairspray, and that kind of slowed him down. I think it was like sticky and gluey. And I finally scooped him up, and I got him in the trash can, and I went to the door, and I put him outside my door. And I'm like, okay, now what do? I need to end him. And I did find under my kitchen sink, I had some RAID. Sorry, people who have the love for the cockroaches. The cockroaches. I don't have love for them. They're nasty. And I went out to my trash can outside my door here in the apartment. And he, at that point, started crawling out of the freaking trash can, sprayed him with this stuff. And he like got out and like crawled, and then he slowed down, and then eventually he went. And I was like, bravo, bravo. And the next day I put the duct tape around the gap between the pipe and the wall area. So I've had no visitors since then. So that's my cockroach story. There's a cockroach on my shoulder, and well, okay, come here, little cockroach. Gonna eat ya. Oh, freak, I see one on the fridge. There you go. Right over there, right over there. There's probably a few of them. No, there are not. Believe me, I go after them hard, like no business. Huxley, hello, if you're still here. Jepper, Tubi is great. Yeah, it's easy to use, and there's a lot of stuff there. Pinches, tube equals free. That's right. So there's another one called Freevee, Freeevee, Freevee. It's another free one that has, all kinds of stuff. You may not like everything that's on there, but you can usually find something that's kind of fun and will entertain you if you just need something other than, whatever you have. And it's free. There's a lot of stuff out there that's free. Ben, how about French tacos? What are French tacos? Joey Stevenson, love that shirt. Thank you. Yeah, you're probably looking down my shirt. Penches. I've been eating sugar, baby. Tell me about your sugar, Penches. I quit eating sugar and carbs last July. And today I was adding up the months. And next week, it'll be 9 months that I've been on keto and no sugar, or like really limited sugar, no carbs or very limited carbs, and no processed food. And I've been like hardcore doing that for like 9 months. And I don't know if I'm maybe done with it, but it's keeping me healthy. I feel good. Anyways, what kind of sugar? Richard Billet. Hi from Germany. Hello, Germany in the house. Germany in the house. That's right. I had an auntie that lived in Garmisch-Partenkirchen. So, and I went to visit her when I was 18. Her and her husband, they are no longer alive because that was back in the 80s. That was probably 1984 or 1982 or 3 or early 80s. But I loved Germany. It was beautiful. She used to take me to a lake called the Ibse. Ibse? Ibse. Yeah, it was beautiful. Do you know, I'm stuck on the floor because my cat decided to lay on top of me when I sat down. Well, that's what cats do, right? That's what cats do. That's what they're good for. And they keep you company that way, right? They keep you company when you're laying down. They do the little biscuit thing on you, right? Papa Sanzari. Damn girl, you look good. Well, thank you. That's nice. Papa, how old are you? I'm 60. Wolfpack, the app is called Follow. Is anyone else here want to know? See if they had it on the app. Goats, how about that? Papa, you go, girl. Kenneth Russell. Oh, welcome back, Kenneth. Good to see you. Good evening. Yes. Chat in. Oh, hello from Omaha, Nebraska in the house. Welcome, Nebraska. Omaha. Welcome. How's your weather out there? I'm San Diego, California, and I don't even know if you want to hear about it, Nebraska. What do we got? Chatty on. because it's nothing like whatever kind of weather you're having. In San Diego, California, we were in a heat wave. It was like 80 degrees today, Fahrenheit, here near the coast in San Diego, California. So I've been talking to other people who are in the Midwest, and Philadelphia and the East Coast, and they're getting snow blizzards and snowstorms and wind. Somebody said just a few minutes ago that, was it Ohio? I think they said they were having like really super high winds. So I don't know what is going on with the weather across the United States, anyways. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. Jared Hunk didn't die in R83. Kylo, can you cast a spell on my neighbor for me? Yes. Ugh. There you go. Your neighbor is screwed, because that was a mean one. I was really mean about that. Ben says a French taco is made with large tortilla, okay, ground beef or chicken, French fries, fresh onions, tomatoes with sauce fromagère. Okay, that's like cheese sauce. I'm assuming the fromagère is like cheese sauce. Okay, that sounds like not a breakfast burrito that we have here. Breakfast burrito is like beef and eggs and cheese and sauce and all that stuff. That sounds really good. The French fries, I know that our Mexican places do make burritos with French fries. So, but I can't remember what they call them. Jared Hunk would never use spells. Please ask a different question. Okay, I'm not sure what we're going with that. 4748. Hey, nice to see you again, right? 4748. No, it's not like 67, it's 4748. Good to see you again. Next Friday, spring starts, right? Right? Are we not ready for spring next Friday? I hope I will be here chatting with you guys and we can celebrate the beginning of spring. And maybe all of this crazy weather that we're having will settle down. I was just talking about how I'm in a heat wave here in San Diego, California, and the rest of the country is having windstorms and snow blizzards and still shoveling their driveways. So, yes, Juno, I have to go. My phone is dying. Bye. Okay, Juno, it was nice for you to come in. I hope I see you again. Do you have your own phone? Or do you always steal your mother's phone? I'm a little concerned you might be under. Chatting on the weather goes up and down in Omaha. Yep. Has it been a weird year? I think it's been an exceptionally weird weather year. I mean, we didn't get we had some early rain, like November, December, and maybe January, but it's on and off. It was not enough. I know that they are saying that we didn't get our required amount of rain for this year. So, and I know that the East Coast got like way, and the Midwest as well. And I guess Nebraska, right? Are you considered Midwest or South in Nebraska, Chadion? Or is it Chad Dian? I'm not even sure. I'm going to say Chadion unless you correct me. So, yes, it goes up and down. Has this been a weird year? 47, 48. Green Bay is looking at 29 inches of snow. Oh, darn. Like, oh my gosh, that's a lot. That's a lot of snow. 29? Like that high? Like thigh, up to the thigh in one storm or for the whole year? Wolfpack, oh yeah, it's bad here. Ohio, oh, you're in Ohio, that's right. The wind literally knocked me over when I tried to take out our trash. That's what somebody else was saying about Ohio, that the wind is just out of control right now. And I'm like, does that mean snow, or does it mean rain, or is it it's just wind? Juno, I found a charger. Okay, never mind. All right, Chad, and you can call me Chad. Okay, Chad, gotcha. So, Omaha, Nebraska, that's considered Midwest. Okay, thank you. My geography. Oh, see, I do have, and I always point this out, I do have my map. There's my United States. I keep it handy, but I don't want to take the time to like look it up. And I don't really know where they define what is the Midwest and what is specifically like the South, like the Mason-Dixon line South, or is that inappropriate anymore? I don't even really know. But let's see. Nebraska. Oh, yeah, for sure you're Midwest. Oh, man, I should have played that puzzle game when I was a kid more, where we had a puzzle when I was a kid, and it was a puzzle that was like the map of the United States, and each state was its own piece. So you dumped the pieces out, and then you had the thing on the table, and you had to put all the pieces back into their location in the unit. That's how I learned most of it. I think I've forgotten some of it. Sounds like I've forgotten some of it. Yeah, the wind is bad, right? I'm in Ohio and I said that. That's that. Oh, you were the one that said the wind was really bad. Right, right. Wolfpack. Oh no, it's sunny and a little warmer, I'd say, like long sleeve shirt weather, but the wind is insanely bad here. Yeah. And here I am with today 80-degree weather. It was hot, it was sweaty, it was it was like what the heck? Chad, what is it like where you are? Did you already tell me? I'm sorry. You're in the Midwest. Sorry, you're having the wind too, I'm guessing. I have a friend that lives here, Wheelersburg. That's right, you said that. And it's your birthday. Happy birthday. It's everyone's birthday. Everyone should have a birthday every day of the year. I have a friend who's in Minnesota on visiting family. This person is retired, so every other month, this person goes and spends with their family in Minnesota, and then comes back to San Diego for a month, and then goes over there for a month. So this person right now is, but sending me pictures of like one day the street is dry and it's beautiful out, and then the next day they're under a blanket of snow, and then 2 days later it's clear again. The streets are, there's a pile of snow, but the streets are pretty dry, and then the next day it's a pile of snow. And this has just been the last week. It's been weird. Well, Peck, you're lucky, Cha-Cha. I want to swim so bad. You can swim here. Chad says, yes, we are having wind. Yeah, that's what Wolfpack was saying, right? Juno was saying. My phone was not charging because like on my charging block, there's like an option for a tablet or a smartphone, and I had it plugged into tablet. Oh, right. I actually, my phone that I'm charging, that I'm talking on, is plugged in, and we're at 80%. 80%. That's good. It's enough. I probably could unplug it. Maybe I will unplug it. There we go. There we go. Okay. Ugh. So, Chad, what do you do for entertainment? Entertainment. Wow. What do I do like when I'm not working? I work a lot. Um, Even though I wish I could retire because I'm that old, right? Wish I could retire. But entertainment, what I really, really love to do, one of my favorite things is to be out in nature. And so San Diego really is beautiful. I live in the city part of it near the beach. I live in kind of central San Diego. San Diego County is enormous. It's like the seventh or eighth largest city in the United States. It's just, I would have to Google that, but I know it's huge, huge. It's like, as far as like population goes, like how many people we have. And most people live like in the half of the county that's closer to the coast because that's really nice. The east part of the county is like close to Arizona and New Mexico and Nevada, and that's where the deserts are, and it's really, really hot. Um, but in between those areas, like, so I like to leave the city and go inland or go south or go a little north and go exploring to places that are nature spots or lakes or reservoirs or walking or hiking paths. And I love doing that. That's what I do for fun. And it's not as though I have a whole lot of time that's free. Um, but the time that I do have that's free, I will do that because it makes me happy and it's relaxing, and I'm all about just bringing it down because, the real world is stressful and there's a lot. When you live in the city, there's a lot, there's a lot, there's a lot, there's a lot. Yesterday, I mean, this happens all the time now, and I don't know what it is about people, and maybe this is me being, I don't ever want to be a grumpy old lady, but I came to a stop sign, right? And I came all the way to a stop. There was a truck behind me, and because I didn't roll through the stop sign, the truck behind me, because I actually came to a stop, the truck behind me laid on their horn, and I'm like, no, 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 it's a stop sign. I've gotten tickets for that. I've gotten 2 tickets for that before, like rolling through stop signs, and it's not worth it. I'd rather just come to a stop and go. But people are impatient. Like no patience for like just stopping. It's like, calm down, people. Just freaking calm the F down. I don't have the patience for it. I'm sorry. Felony. Oh, I haven't seen you in a minute. How are you? Hi, Felony. Felony, I saw you maybe a week ago or a week and a half ago. Oh, who are you? Oh, Junie. Junie's fine. She's nice. Overid. People are overstressed and aggressive in cities nowadays. Straight up. What's your name? Overid. 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 I'm sorry, I can't pronounce your name. My eyes aren't that good. The glasses aren't that fancy. These are dollar store glasses, so if I get your name wrong. Yeah, people are way overstressed and in a hurry, and I don't know if that's because, people have gotten so used to, when they're on their computers, you swipe, you get so used to just getting it now, 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 now. Everything is instant gratification. You want food, you don't even want to drive down to Taco Bell. You just order it on your app and boom, it's right there on your door, 20 minutes later. You can order an Amma Schlon and, it can be at your house in 4 hours. It can be at your house in 12. I mean, it's like, no patience. The world is being trained to have like zero patience. And that's why I have to unplug a lot and just go out in nature. And I say, I'm just not going to participate in the chaos. So I go and I not for hours at a time on the weekends. So if you ask if I have like hobbies or whatever, and it's like, yeah, I'm gonna go out and take a walk. I'm gonna go out and drive 20 minutes or 30 minutes to a place where there's a lake, or into the foothills or into the mountains, or I'll drive 2 hours to go to like bigger mountains. And I will just not. It means I'm just not going to participate in the chaotic city life. So, that's what my shorts are about, if anyone is curious. Chad, am I married? No, I'm not. Melanie and want to be friends, Juno. There you go, guys. Juno, who me? I'm 14. Juno, if you're 14, you shouldn't be in here. That's not okay. Felony, me too, bro. Wait, what kind of music did you grow up with? Says Diaz. I grew up with 80s rock and roll. I grew up with 60s music, 70s music, 80s music, 90s music. So I grew up with all of that. And a couple of weeks ago, we went through some of my albums, and people really liked it. I could get some albums, like vinyl, like actual records that I have right here. But yeah, I used to listen to old music. And that's what, when I make my shorts of the pretty nature stuff, I put like rock and roll on the back of it, old rock and roll from my day, from like the days of Steve Perry and Neil Peart and Simon and Garfunkel and Bread and ABBA and the Mamas and the Papas and Led Zeppelin and Aerosmith and all kinds of, and Nirvana, even earlier than that. What is your content for? Are you asking me? Like for what ages? Probably people older than you guys. Yeah, I mean it's really predominantly the people that like look at those are like 45 and up years old, like and up. That's what my analytics say when I look at them. The people that look at my shorts, it's older, so it's not people in their teenage years. So you guys can all be friends. Diaz, I'm originally from Morocco. Morocco in the house. Where are you now, Diaz? Owerid, Iron Butterfly, and a Gata da Vida. Not sure. Gata da Vida, something of life. Diaz, I grew up with the same thing, the same music, Diaz. The like 60s, 70s, 80s, and 90s, all the really solid stuff. Joni Mitchell. Oh, love Joni Mitchell. Diaz, you're in Maryland now. So you're in the Northeast. Are you getting snowed on? Because I heard that people in like what I think somebody from Philadelphia was here, and I have another person that I follow that's in like New York, northern New York, and they just keep getting snow banging their doors down constantly. Yes, okay. Diaz, you're 68. Oh, I'm 60. All right. So we got another adult in the house. Jamie Thompson said hi. Hello, Jamie. How are you? Hi, Bull. Hey, beautiful sweetheart. Hello. How are you? Welcome. Um, Juno says 68. No, 67, 67, right? That's what the young people say. Hi, said Abla. Chad, I just subbed you. Well, thank you, Chad. You're 45. Well, you're more in the demographic of the people that look at my stuff and are more interested in, what I put out, the content that I put out there. So, well, I'm glad you're here, Chad. It's nice to meet you. I come on lives maybe once or twice a week, and I just started doing that about 3 weeks ago. Um, and I only started making videos about 5 months ago, and it's mostly shorts, just because it was fun. I honestly was just doing it because it was fun, and it got me to go out to the lakes and to all the beautiful places and to take these videos, and then I put rock and roll on them, And I'm like, oh, this is cool. I love it. I'm just going to keep doing this. And people are watching it. I don't have a big channel or anything. I'm a wee bitty. Um, but it's growing, it's getting traction. People like it. And I'm so happy that I can make content that's not AI. It's real and it's pretty. I think it's nice to look at. It's calming. It's settling to me. It's peaceful. And it's fun for me, you know. Oh, Juno, don't ask somebody to give out their phone number on the internet like this. Yeah, no, you can do that privately, but uh, I don't think anyone should be putting their phone number out in a live chat. But I understand you guys want to be friends, but be safe about it, please, please, please. Habila, I need friendship with you. Well, we can be friends right here. Nice to be friends with you, Habila. Yeah, exactly. Felony, don't put your phone number in the chat. Do not, do not, do not. Figure out another way to connect, but do not put your phone numbers out in a live chat. That's not safe. It's not safe at all. Please, it's not safe. Okay. Let's see. Diaz, I remember the first time when I saw the Graduate movie. Oh. Is that what you're thinking about? Is it because I'm old? I don't know. Because I'm like, yeah, Juno. Oh, yeah. Be careful. Don't put your phone number out there. You can find other ways to connect with each other, but that's not safe. Not safe. In fact, I think you're too young to be on this chat, my dear. This is an adult chat and kind of concerns me. The Graduate movie. Yeah, that's sort of having a fling with the next generation up, right? Like with a mother. That's where that was before the MILF thing came around, right? Diaz know about Paul Simon music. Oh, about Paul Simon music. Oh. I love Paul Simon music. Simon and Garfunkel and Paul Simon. Those were the days of folk music, right? I think in my piles of records over here and down there, I have a Simon and Garfunkel. The bummer is a couple weeks ago, we went through on a live, I went through with the chat, we went through a whole bunch of my LPs, my vinyl records, like just looking at the covers and everything. And it was really, really fun. The bummer is that I have a record player, but I can't play them because of copyright rules, right? So we looked at the covers and we kind of reminisced, and that was very fun. I grew up, Matia, hi, Mom. Hey, that's right. Get your butt in your bedroom. You're too young. Hi, Mom. No, actually, my kids are adults, so they are old enough to be in here too. Matia, hi, Mom. I grew up with Paul Simon music. Yeah, I did too. Absolutely, I did too. Love all that music. What was your favorite band from those days? Or did you have favorites? Or did you have a favorite genre? Or better, even better question, Diaz, is what was the first band you saw live? Like live in a concert or something like that. That's a big one, isn't it? Um, any CSN and young vinyls. CSNA. Young and young vinyls. I'm not sure what that means. Mahita. Matia. I'm 30 and I like mean ladies. Yeah, well, get the hell out of here. I like mean, lady? You mean you want to be dominated? I can dominate you. Hell yeah. Mattia, only those who are with themselves. Not sure what that means. But Diaz, what is CSNA and young? Young vinyls? I'm not sure what young vinyls are. I've never heard that term. I have vinyl, but do I have a table? Yes, I have several tables. I have a tall table and I have a coffee table. What's the thing about a table? I think most people have a table, I would hope. Do you have a husband? No, I do not. Do I need one? I didn't know I needed one. I don't need a husband. I had a husband, but no longer. So there's that. There is that. Why the table, though? That's a good question. Those who are with themselves. You are not a comforter. You mean like on the bed? Or I'm not a comforting person. That's, either way, it's kind of weird. Yes, Peter Tosh concert in Paris, your first concert. Oh, nice. Very, very good, very good. The Dying Hope, damn, you're gorgeous. Oh, well, thank you. That's very nice of you. Welcome. Where are you from, The Dying Hope? Where are you from? Where are you checking in from? We got to know who's in the house, right? Who's here? You know, shout out, rep your location. Would you use my face as your couch? Peter, yeah, Peter Tosh, yeah. Diaz, I pick congas. Hey, I have a friend. His last name is Diaz, and he plays drums. Also, he actually teaches drums to children. So Diaz and drums, I think they go together. The Dying Hope, I'm from Portugal. Portugal in the house. Just in bed trying to sleep. Okay, well, welcome, Dying Hope. I hope you wind up going to sleep. Diaz, guitar, harmonica. So congos, guitar, and harmonicas. You are quite the diverse musician. That's nice. Diaz and keyboard. Wow, you are a diverse musician. That's great. Good for you. I wish I had that kind of talent. I don't have that kind of talent. When I was young, I had to take piano lessons. My mother made me take piano lessons for like 10 years. Not even kidding. From when I was 7 until I was 17. And the only reason I got out of that was because my last year of high school, before I moved out of home, I got into the senior musical at school. So I was doing something musical, and she said, okay, then you don't need to do piano. But it was horrible. Didn't like it. The lady who taught me when I was very young, she used to hit my hands with like a ruler. Like this. Here, the ruler. When I played wrong. So it was a terrible lesson. It was a terrible, terrible lesson. And to make a kid not want to do something. Do I have children, Mattia? Yes, I do. I have children. They are adults. They are adults. They are not little. They're adults. So, yeah, they're on their own. Have you been overseas? Diaz asks, have I been overseas? Yes, I have been overseas. I traveled a lot in my late teens and my 20s, my early 20s, before I got married and had family. I was in Europe, Germany, Austria, Italy, Switzerland, France, England, Holland, where else? Never went to Ireland. Should have gone to Ireland and Scotland. Wish I would have. Didn't. Um, and then Asia, let's see, I've been to Hong Kong when it was British rule. This mostly was in the 80s. Hong Kong and Taipei and Japan. Went to Tokyo, and I did go to Okinawa. I've been to Australia, I've been to Canada, I've been to Mexico, and I have driven all around the United States. So, abroad and around here, when I was younger, I was just had the fire in me to travel around. And in addition to that, in the 80s, it was really, really easy to travel. I mean, not really, really, it was much easier than it is now to travel. And it was much less expensive to travel. So when I did travel, um, it was a lot of fun. It was a heck of a lot of fun. Back when they had Eurail passes, I don't even know if they have that anymore. But it was also back when they smoked on airplanes. So there was a lot that was very different back then. Oh dear, I lost track of where we are. You have 57 hours. I don't know what that means. Have I been on here for 57 hours? I don't think I've been on. I don't think I have the stamina for that. Laughing out loud. Did you like it? Like what? Wait, I lost it. Oh wait, you've been doing live streams for long. It's the first time I've seen you. Um, Says the dying hope. You've been doing live streams. Okay, that's where I lost track of you. Sorry guys. Um, I've only been doing live streams for about 3 weeks. So that's why the dying hope you haven't seen me. I've only done about 7 or 8 live streams. Prior to that, only since like October, I started making shorts, the little shorts of nature and beautiful places that I go to, and then I put rock and roll on it. So I was doing those for several months, and I love doing it. And I did some long form content, but I don't really like doing that. Um, but then it's about 3 weeks ago, I thought, you know what the heck? I'm gonna try doing a live stream. Just hang out and see if people want to talk, and if there's any interest. And it's been fun. It's been a lot of fun to meet people from all over the world. And so yes, so no, I've not been doing it for very long, and that's why you haven't seen me. Diaz, I love piano. You have 57 hours. Diaz, did you like it? Did I like what? Traveling? I loved traveling. Music in the mid. Okay, James Hiller says music in the middle 60s to late 80s, Motown and English Invasion, best music ever from disabled Vietnam veteran. I 100% agree with you, James. Music from the 60s, the 70s, 80s, that whole genre back then when music sort of was breaking out and becoming a thing. Of course, the Beatles and Bread and ABBA and the Mamas and the Papas and the Beach Boys and Paul McCartney and Wings. He actually started that, I think, in 1969, because the Beatles technically broke up in 1969. I just watched a documentary on Paul McCartney, um, which only covered his life from like when he was a kid until like the early 70s. They never even got to the part where John Lennon, or maybe they did at the end of it. I watched it in the middle of the night because I couldn't sleep. Anyways, it was interesting. I love traveling, says Diaz. Yeah, I know. Wolfpack, have you been to Ohio? I'm not sure. If I did, I was passing through because I would go from the side of the country to the other side of the country. There were several years when I made multiple trips passing through. I don't think I stayed in Ohio. I think I have a friend who did a bike trip. I think it included Ohio, but it was like 150-mile bicycle, like pedaling your bicycle. And he had camping gear and went like 150 miles. It was kind of cool, actually. The Dying Hope, you seem like such a nice person to chill with. Love to sit and listen to your stories. Oh, thank you, Dying Hope. That's so nice. I appreciate that. I got so many stories. I think that's why I decided, you know what? Let's do a live stream. I can babble, and when people get sick of me, I'll know that I'm done. But I can keep going. I can keep talking. You guys are really fun too, which makes it fun. Good, diversity. I've got people from all over the world and all sorts of stories and all sorts of interesting things to share, which I don't travel like I used to. I used to, like I said, do all this traveling. And I didn't, once I had a family and had children, I stayed put in one place because I think that for me, to raise children, it was important for me to be stable for my children while they were growing up. And as I said before, they are adults now. Diaz, Morocco. I did not go to Morocco. I did not. I didn't go to Africa. It's Africa, right? Like Northern Africa. I didn't. Um, I wish, I wish, but it just, I did a lot, but I didn't go everywhere. That's for sure. That would be a cool thing. Do I have a buy me coffee set up? Chad says, I don't yet. I don't. That's it's not something I've done yet, but I'll think about it. I mean, I guess I should. I don't want to be begging from people. That's not nice. I have a job, you know, but I guess if people want to buy me a coffee, that would be really nice, I guess. I will look into it, Chad. Thank you for bringing that up over the weekend. I will look into it. Not sure how to do it, but I can figure it out. I am so not tech. I am so boo on tech. I bought for lives because I wanted to do. I've done a couple of lives. I've attempted, and this is why I'm doing it in my dumb little apartment here. I have attempted. This is a little microphone thing that I bought, but I can't figure out how to pair it, like Bluetooth pair it with my phone. And when I'm outside, I can't control the wind noise. Like if I'm outdoors near the beach, if I'm out near a lake, or if I'm out somewhere, um, I have to find a way that I can be heard. Because when I'm inside like this, I think you guys can hear me pretty well. I've listened to some of the playbacks of them, and the sound is pretty good when I'm just sitting in my apartment quietly by myself. I know that sometimes you can hear the planes go by overhead, or you can hear other things going on, like in my neighborhood. And there was one night I was doing it, and my neighbor downstairs, because I'm on the second floor, she was doing she and her friends love to do karaoke, and she has one of those karaoke machines, I think. It seems as though, because they're singing and it echoes. And anyways, um, Sierra 80s thought you was born in the 90s. Oh, well, nope. I was actually born, Sierra, if you're even here anymore. I was born in the 60s. So that It must be the lighting. It must be the lighting. Yes, do I speak a second language? I do not. I did study French when I was, for probably 6 years, but that was back in the 80s. And when I traveled to France, I used it a little bit, but that again was back in the 80s. And if you don't use it, you lose it. So I don't. Matiha, is your pizza frozen? No, I don't eat pizza. I eat keto. I don't eat carbs like that. But if I'm gonna eat pizza, I'm not gonna eat frozen. I will get a fresh pizza. But I haven't had pizza in probably a year. So, the Dying Hope. I'm glad I found you. Just subscribe. We'll love to see more. Thank you, Dying Hope. That's nice. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm pretty chill. I try to keep things pretty chill. And I mean, I don't know what there is to get excited about. Um, I think that's my whole goal, though, of the channel when I started doing the shorts of nature, was because it was relaxing for me to go out into nature and just walk and hike and go near lakes and sit. And I would take pictures or videos, and then I would put them up on YouTube with some rock and roll music. And I was like, oh, that's so nice. I really like that. It's relaxing. It feels really good. That does something for me. It makes me happy. You know, I, I know there are people that do YouTube for other reasons, but for me, it's really just to have some fun and to put up those videos that I enjoy making, you know, when I go out into nature, and then putting the rock and roll or whatever kind of music on it. It's just fun. It makes me happy. And I love it when lots of people look at them, because then it's like, I hope I made them happy too, you know? So, the dying hope. Thank you. I hope you do get a chance to look at some of those too. I don't get anything out of it other than just the joy of knowing that maybe I've shared something that made other people happy. Jace, hello, I'm new here. Hello, Jace. Where are you from, my man or woman? Tomato bagel. Did it clap again? Not sure what that means. Diaz, remember me, James Taylor. I love James Taylor. I love James Taylor. I was playing it one day at work. I had my phone, right? And I had a music app. I'm not going to say which one, but I had a music app going. And I was listening to James Taylor. And a younger person came by. and, and I mean, this person was probably 22 or 23, was like, oh, I love that music. And I said, oh, you like James Taylor? And she said, oh, is that who it is? He must be new. And I was like, oh my gosh. Talk about making a woman feel like feeling my age. But it was like, whatever. I got to introduce this young lady to James Taylor, which she loved it. She loved it. She loved it. She loved it. And she couldn't believe that it was from the 70s, you know? And, anyways, yeah, I love James Taylor. Um, Diaz, you hate Yoko Ono. Yeah, I know. I think a lot of people had really mixed feelings about her and how she might have impacted the Beatles and John Lennon and stuff. Yeah, that's a thing. Isaac Newton, Led Zeppelin, the greatest of all time. True. True that. John Bonham, right? John Bonham. I am a drummer fan. I love drummers. And so, yeah, Isaac Newton, 98. Led Zeppelin is one of the greatest of all time. Sadly, I never saw them live before, like Bonham. But Bonham died. You know, John Bonham died, I think he was 32 or 33. It was one of those tragic, tragic things. It was from over drinking. And he went to sleep one night and didn't wake up. So sad. Did I lose you? Are you back? Okay. Um, Abula, heart is so clean. I'm feeling your heart. You feeling my heart? Oh, that's nice. Habula, I love your heart. Well, thank you. Um, Diaz, of course, when we travel, we have a lot to share and hide as well. And hide. What are we hiding? Are we hiding like hide and go seek, or what are we hiding? Diaz, it's never too late. Never too late for what? What the story about the new plants behind me? Those are not new. That is just one big plant, and it's old. I've had that for, I don't know, 6 or 7 years. It's pretty straggly looking, actually. I'm kind of surprised it's really hanging on. I've got a couple of other plants over here, but my apartment does not get a whole lot of light, so plants don't do real well here. Jace, Ohio in the house. Wheelersburg, wait a minute. We just had somebody here from Wheelersburg. Was it Juno? Do you know Juno? Juno was here. I think it was Juno said she was from Wheelersburg in Ohio. Interesting. Diaz laughing. The Dying Hope. I definitely will check them out as I love nature. Where I live, there's a lot of it. A lot of beautiful places. You would love it. I bet I would. Portugal sounds really cool. Portugal sounds really cool. Diaz, nice story. I have so many stories. I have so many weird stories. Wolfpack, do I like turtles? I do like turtles. Diaz, what about some Santana? Oh, straight up Santana. Gotta love Santana. I mean, they are the goats of their genre and their type of music. Yes, love Santana. For sure, yes. Hiding our secret love. Oh, okay. I love our secret love. I won't tell anyone. I will keep it a secret. Philly Joe, hey, hey. Good evening, Judd. Hi there. How are you? How are you? How are you? Interesting to see you. I know you look at my shorts, right? You're the fisherman. And you like to guess all the places I've been. That's right. Oh, and I'm Juno. My phone is charged up. Oh, Jace, you're Juno. Okay. Diaz, the Black Magic Woman, Philly Joe's. I'm good. Oh, I'm glad you're here. Another San Diegan in the house. Straight up, right? I think Philly Joe, you're in San Diego. You seem to fish around here and know the lakes. This is Philly Joe is somebody who has looked at my shorts and can identify, because I don't always name the lakes or the reservoirs or the nature places that I go. And he often can name where I am dealing with the heat. I know, right? It's weird. And we've got people in the stream that are from Ohio, and well, we've got Portugal in the house, and other parts of, we had Philadelphia, we had northern New York, and other places where in Ohio they're getting high winds. On the East Coast, they're getting snowstorms. Illinois just the other day had a tornado. It's kind of crazy. I know the heat is something, isn't it? I'm like, not exactly okay with this. Hello, hope you're doing good, says Michael Hansen. Hello, Michael Hansen. Jace, I have to go. I'm leaving. Bye. Bye, Jace. We'll see you next time. Diaz, Morocco. Yes, Morocco in the house. We know. I love it. And one day, are you living there now? Or where are you living now? You said you lived many, many years in Morocco. Oh, Philly Joe, born and raised in Philly, but I live in San Diego. That's why you call yourself Philly Joe. Okay. How long have you lived in San Diego? I grew up in Los Angeles, which isn't that far away, but I've lived in San Diego since 1984, I think. Long time. Long time. Michael Hansen, I'm from Minnesota. Oh, I have a friend who's visiting Minnetonka Mound, Minnesota right now for a month. where I'm supposed to have between 9 to 16 inches of snow sometime this weekend. Yep. And I keep getting texts from my friend who's visiting family in Minnesota. And I was just saying, one day the streets are dry with like piles of snow. And then the next day I'll get a video or a picture and it's a blanket of snow again. And then 2 days later, the snow is kind of melted down. And then now they're expecting it all over again. It's the weather is completely madness. We are in a a heat wave in San Diego, California, and we're melting, and it's not what we're used to here. We are babies, but we're having it makes no sense that we're having such opposite weather. You guys are getting snow. We're hitting a heat wave. It's like, what? It's March. Stop it. Don't do that. Diaz, Marilyn, I'm sorry, Diaz. Right. You told me that. I got to remember that. My head, my brain is here. No, my brain is here. Here we go. Wait. When do you use to go live, Jace? Um, I'm gonna try to do it like Mondays and either Thursdays or Fridays. But if you follow my channel, I'll try to put um, in the community section where I could put a post, I'll try to put a note in there until I get a routine. I know I need to get a routine. So, oh, you've lived here 26 years, Philly Joe. Okay. So you're repping San Diego now, but you can't let go of Philly, right? Michael Hansen, the winter here is this year has been very different. Yes, yes, yes. It's been such, I mean, we had some rain and we need more because we didn't get enough here and the mountains didn't get enough snow. We've gotten some snow, but we need it. And I don't know what to say, the whole country, I don't know about the rest of the world, but this country, the United States, is all whacked out on the weather. Yeah, Michael Hansen, for sure, it's been very different. Diaz, what is my background education? Well, I went to high school and I went to undergraduate college. And that was it. Jace, okay. Yes, I will try to, Jace, Juno, I will try to um, post when I'm going to be live. And I'll try to give you at least like 24-hour notice. So we'll be here. Michael Hansen, some winters we have very cold, snowy winter, and other winters it build not normal winter. Right, right. It's and in the last few years, it's well, I mean, I guess the world has been changing forever. The world has been evolving and changing forever, and the Arctic has been melting for hundreds of thousands of years. So it's I guess normal that our weather would change, and it's kind of silly of us to think that it's supposed to always be exactly the same. But it's weird. Nonetheless, it's weird. Will not bill. It will not. Oh yeah, okay, I get you. I get you. Michael Hansen. I was born in Minnesota. Okay. Yeah. So I have not been to Minnesota. Um, But my friend who is out there visiting family goes out there. That person is retired and they go out there for a month at a time. Throughout the year, they're like in Minnesota with their family, with their kids and grandkids. Go out and stay for a month with them. And then they come back to San Diego. And somebody that is a local friend of mine, somebody I just know from the community that I live in. And we're just friends. And it's great that I get these pictures back and I get all this feedback about what's going on over there. I'm like, I got this morning, this like thing about how cold it was going to be, like -degrees in the morning or in the middle of the night. And I'm like, it's 80 here. It's 80. I don't even know what to do about that. It's not San Diego. It's not normal San Diego. But, you know, it is what it is. We gotta live with it, right? We are where we are, and we gotta just live with it wherever we are, I guess. So what else? The weather. Are we done? Have we overdone it? Have we overtalked? Have I overdone it? We might have. We might have just hit our limit for the night, right? This has been really fun, you guys. DS, so Smokey Robinson is your ex-husband? No, no. The name Robinson on there is my mother's, my birth mother's maiden name. And well, so that's a whole nother pile of stories. I was adopted. So I have multiple mothers. Michael Anson, sorry I have to get off of here and go get shopping done before the snowstorm comes. I live in a one-bedroom apartment myself. Me too. My transportation is walking if my friend can't bring me to the store. Oh, get going before the snow comes. Thank you, Michael. And I hope I see you again. And stay safe in the storm. You know, I hope it goes well for you. Nathan, you're gorgeous. Well, thank you, Nathan. That's very nice of you. I appreciate that. Does our Scandinavian DNA. Me? Am I Scandinavian DNA? No, I've actually done a 23andMe DNA test, and I am like 80% Irish and 19% English. So essentially, I am from the islands of England and Ireland, and that's it. It's not interesting at all. I took the test because I thought it would be interesting and something fantastic would come out of it. What did come out of it was that I found a half brother, a half sister, and some nieces and nephews and things like that that were all biologically related, because we all shared the same father. He was a bit of a tomcat, and he went around getting women pregnant in the 60s and 70s. And we all have different mothers. Isn't that nice? He's a cool guy. No, he's a total a-hole. So there's that. But see, I got sidetracked from the DNA question. It's like, oh, you talk about DNA. I'm gonna go down a rabbit hole hard because I'm adopted. I have these half siblings. I have a whole weird story. I have many, many stories actually. Rohit Chandra, old but beautiful. Are you calling me old? That's fine. You can call me old. I'm not worried about it. You age like fine wine. Cheers to that, sweetheart. Yeah. I'm old enough. You know what? I own my elderlyhood. I am happy to be who I am and where I am because you know what? I am chill in who I am. I have no concerns. I think the older I get, the less I worry about what people, I don't give a damn anymore. I think you get to an age where it's the I don't give a damn age. And that's absolutely straight up the truth. You really just stop caring. It's like, I don't care. I'm going to be weird. I'm going to go on YouTube and go live. And if people say weird things, it's like, okay, there you go. Have fun. DS, wow. Michael Henson, I did subscribe. Thank you. Thank you. And be safe, okay, in the storm. And I hope you get all your supplies and you hunker down for the weekend and it's not too bad. So I will see you next time, I hope. Yeah, that would be good. Look forward to it. Take care. Mwah. Diaz, my favorite hobby. Diaz, same here, chilling. My favorite hobby, I think you were here when we already talked. Well, okay, hobby. Hobby, that's an odd thing. But okay, hobby, like pastime or something to do, is going out into nature, going to the lakes and going walking and hiking. And I love making the YouTube shorts. That's become kind of a hobby of mine, is making nature videos with rock and roll on them. And so that's become a hobby of mine. And it's a lot of fun. Other things, I play cards. I like to play games. My kids and I would play games all the time when they were younger. I just graduated an associate's degree in audio production. Ooh, good for you, audio production. So, for what kind of medium? Like what kind of medium? I love painting music. Painting music. I don't even know what that means. What does painting music? Painting, like painting music or mixing and recording. Okay, gotcha. For what? For like videos or for movies or um for what kind of, I mean, that's neat. That's really cool. Maybe you know how to do it for all different kinds of people. That's really cool. Super cool. For anything, yeah. That's great. That's great. And so, what are you hoping to do if you just graduated with your associate's degree? So, how old are you, Diaz? Did you say you were 30? I thought you said you were 30. Freak out. Mimi Hendrix believed he could make colors with sound. Oh, Hendrix. Mimi Hendrix. Who's Mimi Hendrix? Not Jimmy. Or are you talking about Jimi Hendrix? Oh, you talking about Jimi Hendrix? Hold up. Freak out. You want to see something? Hold on one second. Let me grab it. Let me grab it. Oh, I don't even know if I should do this, but I have all this old stuff here. This was in my son's bedroom for, no, that's Bob Marley. Oh, it's not Jimi Hendrix, it's Bob Marley. Well, anyways, that I got my black musicians mixed up. That's horrible. Horrible, horrible, horrible. Make colors with sound. But you know what? I think Jimi Hendrix, because he was one of the greatest guitarists of all times. I think he probably was, in his mind, because he was probably pretty high, was making colors with his music. Jimmy. No, that's okay. I figured it out. I figured it out. Freak out. I got it. I totally got you. Hey, man, I screwed up. I brought out a Bob Marley picture. I thought for the longest time that was Jimi Hendrix, but it. I screwed up too. So I smoke very little. Well, I live in California. Cannabis is legal here. So for many years, we have cannabis stores everywhere. I don't do it because it makes me paranoid. And we don't need a paranoid old lady running around. No, we do not. We don't need that. Um, but I have in that fridge right there, I have my friend who's in Minnesota keeps giving me these little drinks. They're like shots, like, those 6-hour energy drinks. But these are with THC in them. And they're just sitting in my fridge because I won't do them. I suppose I could do one maybe if I couldn't sleep at night, but I don't know. Trenton, McWhorter, they all look the same. Oh, no, I know what you're talking about. No, they don't. Diaz, me too, honest. Freak out. I'm from Berkeley. Oh, you live in Northern California? I live in San Diego, California. Berkeley, I haven't been to Berkeley since the 80s, so do you still live in Berkeley? Or you're from Berkeley? Like you started there, but you're somewhere else now? Where are you now? That's the bigger question. Where are you now? Where are you now? I am in San Diego. I started in Los Angeles. Uh, that's where I grew up. I was born in Hollywood by my birth mother, and she put me up for adoption. And I was adopted by the wonderful people who became my parents. And I lived in Los Angeles until I graduated from high school. And then I moved to San Diego to go to UCSD for college, for undergraduate school, which I was terrible at. I was terrible at school. I'm not dumb, but I'm lazy, or I was lazy. And when it came to school, I was terribly lazy. That's an honest answer. And I'm at a point in my life where I guess I can just be honest about things. It's like, yeah, I was lazy. I was a terrible, terrible student. But I did get a lot out of it. That's the thing, is like, even though I didn't get great grades, I got a lot out of the experience of being in college. And I lived in a dorm for 1 year, and I made a lot of friends, and it was a great experience. And I learned about learning. I learned about what college is about. You learn that the greatest thing I learned about college is that I could learn anything. Even stuff I didn't like. I didn't like a lot of stuff, but I learned that I could learn it even and get a bad grade. I didn't get good grades, but I could learn it. I understood it. I kind of understood what's going on. Maybe a little bit. I don't know. I don't know. Um, Still, freak out. You're still in Berkeley. All right. Did you go to UC Berkeley? I was up there. We used to call it Cal, I think. Well, Berkeley Music School, that's in Boston, isn't it, though? Wait, that's different. You're talking about Berkeley, California? Freak out. Because I think Diaz makes a good point. I assumed when you said Berkeley that you were talking about like Berkeley, California, like Berkeley, California, like Central California. Just dropped up. Freak out. No, just dropped a lot of LSD. Yeah, right. That was what was going on in those days. But so you must be in my generation because there was a lot of dropping the L back in the day. Or the shrooms. Christian, hey, welcome in. Where are you from, Christian? Christian Holmes, can you snore? Snore, please. Yeah, you've popped into my stream before and asked me to snore. There you go. Now you can go. Diaz, what? Christian, Florida. Florida's in the house. Come on, Christian. Do what, girls in Florida don't snore? You need to go find some local snoring, my man. Local snoring, that's all I can say. Freak out, it's the best education. Oh, so you're talking about Cal Berkeley, right? UC Berkeley. What we used to refer to as Cal. But I just did, Christian. I'm going to ignore you. Don't do that. We don't need to snore. Do we, like a pig? Snore or snort? Diaz, your glasses are classy. Oh, are they? You know, these are from the dollar store. So they're not classy. But thank you. I appreciate that. They are cheap, and they're just readers because I can see around normally without glasses, but I can't read. And like I'm doing this on my phone here, and I can see there are comments, but I can't read them. I don't think I can read them. I don't think I can read them. Okay. All right, you guys, you know what? It's been almost 2 hours. I think I'm going to call it for now. Maybe I'll come on later tonight, or maybe I'll come on tomorrow if I'm feeling it. But I know Fridays get super, super busy on YouTube, and so people are very distracted and going in different directions. Christians, Nora, you guys go. Diaz, I think when you are pretty, you can wear anything, and I sure it will look good on you. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you for saying that. That's kind of you. Now, I hope you have a wonderful night. Happy weekend. Happy Friday. And I hope I see you guys soon. Okay? Come back. If you had fun, come back. Okay? You did subscribe. Okay, good. Then I hope I see you again, Diaz. Have a good night. Bye bye.